we've got some new people this time. And I'm not going to tell you who's new, because that would spoil it. I want you to do it for yourself. If you're not new here, then you will know that I do not stop for the old contestants. I only stop to read for the new contestants, or for stat changes. Anyways, let's get this. Our first new contestant is Eraser Cat, and our second is Monokuma. Those are their stats. Our third new contestant is Captain Underpants. Those are his stats. And our final new person is Prince Peasley. Those are his stats. Last time you viewed, Benson was the winner. So, if you're predicting he's going to win again, you might be wrong. But, speaking of predictions, who do you predict is going to do the best out of the noobs, and who do you think is going to end up winning the whole thing? Personally, I think Prince Peasley is going to do the best out of the new people, and I think the person who's going to end up winning... I think the person who's going to end up winning is Heinz Doofenshmirtz. But, I could be wrong. So let's see if I'm right or not. Alright, let's start this thing. Shedletsky hurls the spear that punches clean through Shadow's chest. Oof. Sorry, Shadow fans. You got an early elimination this time. SMG-3 clutches a first aid kit and sprints away from the cornucopia. Peppino makes off with a satchel full of explosives. Fingers crossed. MetPat finds Knuckles hiding in the cornucopia, but Knuckles turns the knife on them. Buzz Lightyear hurls a spear that punches clean through Talking Ben's chest. Guest 1337 catches Squidward from behind and snaps their neck. Heinz Doofenshmirtz runs away from the cornucopia without taking a thing. Good for him. He didn't take the risk. Pikachu and Tikal split a sack of supplies between them and head opposite directions. Good to see them working together. Sans sprints past the bloodbath and climbs to the nearest tree. Benson does the same thing that Heinz did. Well, he's the winner. He can't risk it. Good for him. Kaido reads the chaos, decides nothing's worth it, and flees into the brush. Wario, Prince Peasley, and Captain Underpants work together to drag a pile of crates into the trees. Prince Peasley and Captain Underpants are new guys, so I'm not surprised they're working together. I'm mostly surprised about Wario, though. He's not the type to work together with other people, usually. Monokuma catches to Epic Face from behind and snaps their neck. Sounds realistic. Walter White takes a spear from inside the cornucopia and braces. Hank Hill grabs a sword off the ground and steps back warily. Cool Kid receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Animatic and Nicole fight for a bag. Animatic strangles Nicole with the straps and runs. What a surprise. Oh no. In a fight, I totally know who's going to end up winning there. The person who has 310 stats. And finally, Moai Emoji and Jenny Wakeman wrestle over a backpack. Jenny Wakeman wins it in bolts. I mean, Moai Emoji can't really move, so how do you expect him to win a backpack? Anyways, 6 people died. Rest in peace to Shadow, Matt Pat, Talking Ben, Squidward, to Epic Face, and Nicole. Nicole's the only new person that died. And these are your stats. Everyone who didn't have a member of their group die has 2 people remaining. 6 people died, 1 in each group. I'm not going through the hassle saying, oh, this group has 2 members left. We can wait for that. Pikachu first takes watch. Knuckles sleeps fitfully. Hank Hill strings a wire across the path at ankle height. Captain Underpants stumbles in the dark as the last sound he makes. I knew he'd die a stupid way. Thankfully, I didn't pick him. His stats are good, but with his intelligence stat being as low as it is, he's definitely not winning. Monokuma catches Kirby and Prince Peasley sleeping side by side and finishes them both. Well, our second noob is dead, and looks like I'm wrong about my prediction. The last remaining new people are Monokuma and Eraser Cat, who's been kinda quiet. Sans follows a quiet river by moonlight to find a new spot. SNG3 raids Buzz Lightyear's camp in the night and leaves no one breathing. Moai Emoji walks into Heinz-Doofenshmirtz's pit. Heinz-Doofenshmirtz doesn't even need to climb down. He probably made some stupid pitinator. Benson sets Jenny Wakeman's lean to on fire and waits at the only exit. I'm a little disappointed with that performance, but it's whatever. Benson won the last round. Walter White listens to the cannon shots in the dark and counts how many are still alive. Puff Puff hears footsteps, holds her breath, and waits until the steps fade. Guest 1337 spends a freezing night without a fire to avoid being seen. Peppino waits until their ally Markiplier is asleep and finishes them quietly. Cool Kid sets Nothing's lean-to on fire and waits at the only exit. Eraser Cat freezes when he recognizes the call on the firelight. He ends it anyway. Kenny climbs to the canopy and ties himself to a branch before sleeping. Shedlatsky lifts Monica's blanket and slips away. The night does the rest. Wario climbs higher than they should, slips, and the fall finishes the job. And finally, Kaido strangles Miku in the dark with a length of rope. The Vocaloids are not happy. 12 people died. Rest in peace to Captain Underpants, Kirby, Prince Peasley, Buzz Lightyear, Moai Emoji, Jenny Wakeman, Markiplier, Nothing, Tikal, Monica, Oreo, and Miku. These are your current stats. Rest in peace to District 5, 7, 8, 14, and 15. The current districts with 2 people remaining are District 2, District 3, District 6, District 11, and District 13. 18 people are remaining. Let's see if any of the current people die. Kaido collapses in the heat and never gets up. That's probably karma for, killing Miku. Shadletsky chases Animatic towards the ridge. Animatic stops short. Shadletsky doesn't. Not very smart of him. Monokuma buries an axe between Hank Hill's shoulder blades. Benson mistakes Walter White for an enemy and shoots before realizing Walter White doesn't survive. Sans spends the morning hunting and comes back empty-handed. Guest 1337 and Pikachu brawl in the dirt. Guest 1337 gets on top and chokes Pikachu out for good. Eraser Cat covers an old pit with branches and weights. Knuckles walks straight into it. With his intelligence, that was bound to happen. Cool Kid drops their only weapon while running and decides not to go back for it. Puff Puff chases SMG3 towards the ridge. SMG3 stops short. Puff Puff doesn't. And finally, Peppino covers an old pit with branches and weights. Kenny walks straight into it. Oh no, what a surprise. Anyways, 8 people died. Rest in peace to Kaido, Shadletsky, Hank Hill, Walter White, Pikachu, Knuckles, Puff Puff, and Kenny. There are 10 people remaining. Here are your stats. Rest in peace to District 4, 7, and whoever died. I'm not going to spend time saying each individual people. The only district with 2 people remaining still is District 6, which just happens to be the district of the 2 new people. 10 people are remaining. And if your character that you wanted to win is still in it at this point, you should feel lucky. SMJ3 fakes a snore to draw Heinz Doofenshmirtz in close. Heinz Doofenshmirtz is awake and closer than SMJ3 thought. Peppino strings a wire across the path at ankle height. Benson's stumble in the dark is the last sound he makes. Sans strangles Monokuma in the dark with a length of rope. Guest 1337 stabs their ally Animatic in the dark. In the back, then disappears into the dark. And finally, Eraser Cat misjudges a step in the dark and falls into a ravine. Rest in peace to SMG3, Benson, Monokuma, Animatic, and Eraser Cat. There's 5 people remaining. No district has 2 people remaining in it. And our top 5 is Guest 1337, Heinz Doofenshmirtz, Cool Kid, Peppino, and Sans. Peppino is still here. If he wins again, I'm going to be a little mad. But if a character is still here, then feel even luckier. Cool Kid holds Guest 1337 face down into the stream until the splashing stops. Heinz Doofenshmirtz chases Sans towards the ridge. Sans stops short. Heinz doesn't. Rest in peace to Guest 1337, Heinz Doofenshmirtz. And looks like I was wrong about Heinz winning. He got 4th though, so that's almost the podium. With their deaths. The top 3 are Cool Kid, Peppino, and Sans. Hopefully Peppino doesn't make it to the final 2 and wins, because that'd be a little angering for me. And I know you guys don't want to see him win again. But it could very well happen. Personally, I'm rooting for Cool Kid. But let's see if I'm right. Peppino charges Sans at full speed. Sans steps aside and the cornucopia wall does the rest. Wow. That definitely makes sense for Sans considering his fight in Undertale. Peppino dies and we are not having a double winner. Whew, thankfully. Meaning our final two are Cool Kid and Sans. Personally, I think Cool Kid's gonna win. But I'm probably gonna be wrong. Alright, let's see the final day and the winner. Cool Kid is the winner. Let's see how he won. Cool Kid chokes the fight out of Sans in the cornucopia. Rest in peace to Sans. Cool Kid's the last one remaining. And, for the first time, one of our top 5 contestants didn't have the most kills. It went to Monokuma. Took 7 days to get the winner. And that is our 5th new winner. See you guys in the next video. And if you want your character featured within the next Hungary Games video, let me know down in the comments who you want to suggest. It can't be someone that we've gotten rid of within the series, though. So you cannot choose someone like Baguette or Tedo. You can do other people from the series, just people that aren't a part of the series anymore, you can't do. Anyways, see you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this. See you in the next one.